one. Matt Davio with a little fun this Friday morning here, talking to Angelina Spicer. You may have already noticed her out there on the IMAX spoofs, Run the World, which is fantastic. And then the older 4-month-old version that she plays Nicki Minaj with Taylor Swift doing the duet together, which was fantastic. So Angelina Spicer, thanks for coming on this Friday afternoon.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure. Trust me.
So, give us a little bit of background. I was reading about you. You've been in a Spike Lee project called Crooklyn. You were born in Brooklyn. You went to Howard University. You studied theater, acting. You've got a fantastic voice. You danced. You come from a family that has some professional dancing in its background. Your dad, some don't know, is in the hip-hop business. So give us a little bit of background.
Oh, you pretty much hit it on the head. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, born and raised. And my family is a bunch of crazy artists. That's what it is. My aunt and mom were professional dancers. And my dad was a hip hop pioneer. He inspired the likes of Jay-Z, the likes of Busta Rhymes. His music has been sampled by Fergie, Mary J. Blige, everybody in the business. So everybody's like artsy fartsy in my in my family, which really inspired me to start doing comedy, which is how I became like the master mocker. I was the little girl who mocked everybody. At Thanksgiving, at Christmas, I would take off. It was bad. Okay. So, I used to get in a lot of trouble for mocking my aunts and my uncles and even my mom sometimes.
Okay. So do you have siblings?
No, I do not have siblings. Okay. Which is part of the problem. I had too much time on my hands.
Time on your hands, and you need that attention always. You're an only child.
Wait a minute. I don't need the attention. I get the attention. Because it's all of, what'd you say?
I said you get the attention. So let me ask you, growing up mocking your own family, were you a fan of watching Eddie Murphy, do his whole, 4th of July stand up? That was it's still one of my favorite mockeries of the whole family situation. And every family is messed up in its own way, right? And that's what that whole entity was about, for me at least.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I love Eddie Murphy and his gift of creating characters that we've never seen before and making them staple reference characters. Everybody knows, the clones. Everybody knows these characters that he created. I love Martin Lawrence. Yep. In my opinion, he's another gifted comedian who does the same thing. Rome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Him, Jerome and Shanae and, all those great characters from his sitcom. And then you've got the classics like Tracy Ullman and, Carol Burnett, who, in my opinion, paved the way for gifted, funny, pretty women.
Yes. So you love comedy. You loved it from a young age. That is probably...
I loved making fun of people from a young age.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if I knew that it was comedy then,
but you were good at it. And it's also something I think that most people probably in the acting line of business find most difficult, because you have to be comfortable in your own skin, I think, to be able to do that and be able to step out and mock. You're mocking yourself when you're mocking others.
Absolutely. That's a great point. You do have to become more comfortable within yourself, and you have to be okay with looking like a fool, with everybody judging you for looking crazy. Some of the YouTube comments were on the Max spoof, for example, were oh, she looks like a man. Oh, she has, a big forehead, or she's too dark to play Beyonce, or she's too this, or she's too, But at the end of the day, I look like what I look like when I take off my costume and when I take off all the wardrobe. So to me, it doesn't matter what I look like when I'm playing a character. Martin Lawrence, doesn't care what he looks like when he plays Shanae. You know, Jamie Foxx, when he played Wanda on, you know, I Want to Rock Your World, when he was Wanda on In Living Color, he didn't care. Like, at the end of the day, it's not me that I'm playing, it's somebody else, and it doesn't matter.
So, how do you get yourself up for into that role? How do you go about spoofing and mocking without being a mimic? Because that again is not easy to do. It's taking a part of you into something that you're copying and making it your own. So how do you put yourself into that role? How do you do that?
That's a great point. Oh God. Okay. Now, most of the characters that I have had the opportunity to play, I have found some sort of common ground with. You know, Niki Minaj is a character in herself, but I love making faces. Okay. I was given big eyes, you know, so that's so that's not much of a sure. Don't do that. You know, so, you know, Beyonce, you know, I don't look like Beyonce. I'm not from the South. I can do a Southern accent. But at the end of the day, I danced for 10 years. So I can bust out some Beyonce choreography. You know, so there's always been some sort of commonality, some sort of link that has brought me to these characters. Yesterday, when I shot the Conan spoof, I'm not going to reveal what the character was, but that was a character that wasn't a person. So I was given the opportunity to just create whatever I wanted. Okay. And the link that drew me to this character, not drew me, but that connected us, was that she's a badass. And that's so easy for me to tap into, you know. So yeah. So there's always something that's common between me and these crazy characters that I play. So I just try to go from there because that's a more organic approach of creating, you know, the spoof of these people. So, you reached out to me after I posted, again, a link, which I find fascinating. You're in a tough business. I'm in a tough business. Every day I make a trade, I win, I lose, and I have to deal with it. I'm sure every day you're out there trying to audition, try out for different parts, try different ideas. You fail. Failure is part of what you do every day in your life. How do you pick yourself up and get up there and do it every day? Because that's the grind and what you do, and you have to love it. I do love it, and that's why I have stuck in it for so long. You know, this is a business, you know, and like your business, you at a certain point don't take it personally, or you try to detach yourself from the personal emotion that's attached with doing business. You know, I'm in a tough business where there are a lot of girls who are similar to me in how they look and how, you know, they appear, but at the end of the day, I am me, you know, and that sort of helps me in my own head distinguish myself and build my confidence when I get rejected and I have to pick myself up and go back and audition either for the same casting director or the same director or the same group of people, you know. And the other thing too is that I am a businesswoman. I know that I have to recreate myself. I know that I have to be fearless in, you know, the type of work that I'm willing to do, which, you know, not a lot of people are willing to do without complaining, you know. I love characters and I love dressing up and all, you know, playing different people. A lot of girls are too high maintenance to do that. And they're like, oh my God, I don't want to sweat. I don't want to wear body paint. I don't want to, oh my God, this costume, suck it up and deal with it, you know. So at the end of the day, you just got to pick yourself up and know what separates you from the herd.
Do you do a lot of writing for your characters? Do you write it, put it on paper?
I do. You know, I do a lot of writing. I also do a lot of stand-up, which has helped me with creating characters. because it allows me to look at people around me from my own point of view.
Yeah.
You know, and then helps an audience to basically label and judge the people that are in my circle based on my point of view. So yeah, I've got a bunch of original characters that I do, some of which are on YouTube. I do a hood yoga instructor.
Can you give me a little flavor of that since you went there?
Oh gosh. Well, she is of course from Bed-Stuy. But all of her yoga moves are done on a pissy mattress, and they have a sexual connotation to them. That I can't do. You gotta just go on YouTube and look at my collection of characters, and you'll see me and jiggle, and jiggle, and jiggle in a down dog. So we got her. I do a psychic who is from Atlanta, and she's spirited and everything but real. She's a fraud.
Can she tell me my future?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go ahead and see. Okay, Matt, now, what's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Scorpio. Okay. Wait, hold up. Did you put your credit card information in that little security code?
Oh, you mean my CVC code? Absolutely.
Your CVC code. You put that with your middle initial in there?
Yeah. It was a December expiration.
Okay, cool. Okay, so then hold on. Just making sure you know you go ahead and pay your bill. Cause everybody hold on real quick. I got another call. I know it's $2.99 a minute, but hold on real quick. I'll be right back. So, that's my psychic Requita. Requita is her name. She from Atlanta. Requita. She's from Atlanta. And then we've got a garbologist who is also, she's, I won't reveal too much, but garbologist is a good enough description of what she does and what she looks like.
All right. Okay. So, again, you're out there promoting yourself. I know you're on Twitter. We can find you at Fly Spice.
Fly Spice, yes.
Fly Spice, and your website, if people want to watch your videos, are at Angelina Spicer, as it says here, your name.com. All your videos are to be seen there. What else do you have coming up, Angelina? I'd love to hear about where we can see you coming up here soon.
Great. Well, if you're in LA, I am, the internet universe is huge out there. I am going to be at a comedy club called Malo on Sunset Boulevard on August 23rd, 9:30 show, doing a little stand-up. Feel free to email me. I may be able to get you some free tickets if you're in the area.
Okay.
And also, I'm going to be on Conan next week, which is awesome. Playing a very sweet character.
Okay.
That's all you get.
That's all I'm going to get. So look for Angelina next week on Conan on TBS.
Oh, and also, I'm sorry. Also, be on the lookout for another Nicki Minaj spoof that is also produced by Disney and the folks over at Take 180. She's got a new iPhone app coming out. And we're spoofing that. What do
you think about all this? You did a great job, by the way, with the iMac spoof. Love your whole bit there. I thought that was just killer. And do you use you're on an iPhone right now? People don't know this.
I am on an iPhone.
You're talking to me on an iPhone. Do you use technology in your developmental skills and in your business?
Ooh, I wish I was better at it. But, I do a bit in my stand-up about it. I'm just not technologically savvy. I know how to work an iPhone, but I cannot for the life of me remember username and passwords. I don't understand why, but like, so I don't pay bills online. I manage my career like in terms of agents and, like with the unions and promotion, with Twitter and YouTube and building my base and all that. But like my day to day, I'm not tech savvy at all.
Okay. Well, Angelina, I've got 2 ideas for you, and I'm sure you've heard these before, but I want to throw them out. I want to see, do you ever watch United States of Terra?
I've never seen it. Ooh, but she's juicy. She's juicy because she can do those characters. Honey. Yes.
So I'm thinking some type of role for you in that vein. And then the other thing I'm thinking about here is, are you a fan of Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I am.
I need to see you hook up with JB Smooth on that show. You need to become a character on that show.
Yes, that would be awesome. He needs a hot girlfriend.
You need to become a character. You need to call Larry David and get on that show.
I know, that would be awesome. That would be great. Well, Matt, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Thanks you guys for watching.
Thanks,
Be sure to follow me on Twitter. A lot of shenanigans.
Fly Spice, at Fly Spice, guys. Make sure to follow her. And Angelina, continued success. Appreciate it in all your work.
Thank you so much. Okay. Speak with you soon.
Peace.
Okay, bye.